Matt, why did that relatively modest target, seeming target, prove beyond you, do you think?
Confidence, probably. Look, we had a good start as well, didn't we? 34 off 3 overs, and then we lost a couple of wickets, more wickets there in Lloyd, who was obviously bouncing on his return, and played some great shots there, but hit a low full toss to mid wicket, and then the skipper hit Brezzy to mid off, and then sometimes if you're chasing 180, it's clear that you've got to keep going. When you're chasing a 140, you've got two options: one that you keep going, or one that you actually try and rebuild. And obviously, the guys tried to do that, Owen, Morgs, and Balbo, but then obviously we lost a couple of wickets again. And, that it's hurt us, but I think ultimately it's the confidence about you and your game, and believing in, trusting in your game, really. And it's small margins, obviously, in this game, but you've got to believe. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will, kind of thing, And that looked disappointing, because I thought again we bowled well there tonight, and we didn't deserve. I don't think we deserved to come out on the losers after the way we performed with the ball, but we have done. We've come up short with the bat again. Been a failing of ours all year, so I've got a lot of work to do.
You've been in many similar situations, I guess, in the dressing room with one hat or another. How do you go about fixing a problem like confidence?
Look, again, you can play in the nets, and you're playing without consequences. I've talked about that before. And you get in the middle, and obviously there are consequences. If you mess up, you're out. And I've thought about a few things, the way that we can try and get more consequences into winter practice to get the guys more used to that, which I'll obviously implement now this winter. But for the moment, they just need to get. It's literally it can be as simple as hitting one of your first 5 balls for a boundary, and you go in, and you got the tempo, and you got. Wow, yeah, I've hit a couple off the middle of the bat, and it can be as simple as that. That can really get you going. And that's what the guys have got to do. They've got to trust that in their games where they're looking to hit the ball, and back themselves to do it, because, as I say, they're doing it in the nets. If you come and film a net practice and see that, you'll see that they're striking it lovely, and it's just out in the middle where, on a low total, sometimes it can be hard to face. We've against Northants here just last week, and they had an even better start than we had today, and we almost pulled that game out. And what it took was an experienced middle order player in Alex Wakely to be very calm and take the game deep, and then end up winning it. Hayne did pretty much the same to us, playing for the Bears in that low scoring match again in Cardiff, and we didn't have that guy to take it right to the end today.
So 4 games to go, 3 at home. Do you juggle the pack? Is there anyone else left to try from the first team squad? Do you think's anywhere near? Or
we've tried to give work in games of 3. So if guys are struggling, give them 3 games. So we'll stick to that. I think that's only fair on the guys that have played and the guys that have then been dropped after 3 games. So the likes of Owen Morgan, hopefully, and Sellers at the top. He had a glimpse in that first game. He played really well. So he may get a 4th game kind of thing. But no, we've got a couple of good players who are not in the side, in Kieran Carlton. But again, he had 3 opportunities and didn't score. So look, we've got to stick with these guys. These are the guys that we believe have something, and this is an opportunity for them to show what they've got.
It's a shame, really, isn't it, when the bowling's going relatively well. The spinners are certainly doing their job, and Tim van der Hoogten with 3 wickets against the Bears, all doing well at the moment.
Yeah, they are. And look, if anyone got to single out for praises, the last couple of games has been the attitude of Tim when he didn't play here against Northants, and Graham like today. They're both experienced players, both want to play every game, and they didn't play, but their attitude around the team has been absolutely exemplary. So hats off to those two for the character they've shown there. But when they have come, yeah, they've been brilliant. Tim today was our player of the match comfortably, you know, and to see him strike the ball, I might have to look at that. If I've got a floater coming in at 5, I might have to rethink who that is.
Best of luck with next week, Matt. Thanks for
Thanks
your
very
time.
much.